What is going on, everybody? I'm so sorry I've been gone for so long. It's been like a month, man. Oh my god. A whole month without me, I might as well have been dead. But yeah, I just felt like taking a little break from YouTube. Not that I was burnt out or anything, but I just felt like catching up on some games. My work got in the way, just real life shit. But I'm ready, recharged, ready to go. Let's do this shit. So if you guys like the video, let me know in the comments and make sure you hit that fucking like button. Alright, let's get in this bitch. New Nintendo leak shows how they spied and legally threatened a 3DS CFW homebrew developer. Would approach him at his home. Man, that's crazy. Having Nintendo ninjas literally go to your house and harass you and threaten you. There's no way that anybody would actually defend this, right? Right, absolutely right, because that's wrong. That's just ridiculous. Why would you go to someone's house and threaten and harass them, especially when you represent a company like Nintendo? You know they have the legal right to do this, right? It's called being accountable for your actions. Maybe if you don't want Nintendo ninjas threatening and spying on you, you shouldn't steal their illegal property from 20 years ago. Give me that boot, Nintendo. Yummy. Well, you heard that right, though. If you emulate games from 20 years ago, you have Nintendo has the right to come to your house and start just legally threatening you and harassing you at where you live. You deserve that. And you also deserve to be spied on. But look, I'm not gonna fault this guy. Maybe you can't really blame him. The tragedies happen all the time. Sometimes you wake up, go down the stairs, you fucking trip and fall, maybe hit your head on concrete, and then you decide to tweet something out, right? That could happen. That could happen to anybody. So I'm not gonna blame this guy. So let's just move on. Yo, I just heard that having no taste is a symptom of COVID-19. So if you're an Xbox fanboy, please go get yourself tested. Oh my god, what a scumbag. I can't believe people let this shit You really left him off the hook for this pretty fucking quick. Bro, if I said that and people saw that, I would just delete my account, man. That's pretty embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you. You had a chance to leave that in the drafts or just fucking, delete it or not say it. But you thought about it and then you executed the action. So you're only really sorry because people called you out on it. Has any Respawn game won Game of the Year? Yeah, Game of the Year awards. That's how you tell a game is good or not, if it has the most Game of the Year awards. Oh yeah, awards, award shows, ooh, Metacritic points, ooh, yeah. Stop explaining to me why the story is good, why you find the gameplay mechanics great, why the world building is impeccable. Stop talking in that way, okay? Stop doing that, alright? I need to know how many Game of the Year awards it fucking won. LOL, I'm probably the only person in the world who agrees with him on this. I think it's cool they're making Mario's 35th anniversary extra unique by giving games limited releases. I think it'll make the games feel cooler in the future, knowing you can't buy them anymore. Oh, do people think like this? Oh, oh my god, do people actually think like this? I'm gonna be honest, that was one of the lamest things I've ever heard in my life. Why would you not want a game to be available at all times? That's so stupid. That's dumb. That's just that has to be objectively dumb, right? Why wouldn't you want a game available all the time to be played all the time, anytime, whether it's 20 years from now or whatever amount of years? What? That's weird. I'm struggling to find the language to convey that because I don't speak stupid. And sorry if you hear that. That's my beer bottle that I have to, you know why I need it. But yeah, you're probably not the only person who agrees with this. are other people in the world who are stupid. You know, anytime you encounter something stupid, or someone stupid who says stupid things, you're always like, man, I cannot, but it's crazy that there are other people, potentially other people, who think the same way you do. Can you guys please start making videos on big games? Nowadays too much. Oh my god, see, I can't speak stupid, man. Nowadays too much small scale games are making the list. Oh, I think he was replying to this when Digital Foundry was covering, I think Ori? Ori's like, I mean, it's not a AAA game. It's like an indie game made by a AAA company. But, sorry, I keep dragging the bottle cap of my beer across the beer bottle itself, so that's what the noise is. I don't know, I like doing it. But anyways, this is what AAA brain rot does to people. They think that they're the only games that matter, should get any spotlight. So, yeah, we can just disregard and discard his opinion, because it's actually unwarranted, first of all, and it's shit, to put it bluntly. Alright, let's continue.
So, you only play Game Pass games?
The fuck? Most of those games aren't even on Game Pass.
I don't understand why people return to old games. There are so many new ones with better control, graphics, and dirty cheap.
But this is my take. I like that he's owning it. This is my take. Well, it's your shitty take. Bro, if nobody cared about old games, like, dude, I remember 2013 to 14. Oh my god. Actually, up until fairly recently, every year we've been getting remasters. Everything's getting remastered or remade, or reimagined. Like, we've been getting all these kinds of games every year since the start of last gen now, you know, PS4 and Xbox One. So, people love revisiting old games, even if it's in a new coat of paint, it's still the old game you played. It can be drastically different, but also, old games are still good. That's why we keep remastering them or remaking them, because the old ideas worked. Whatever the story was enjoyed. The combat was good, and it held to the test of time. Like, it held up, and people still play it or talk about it, or it's relevant. A lot of old games are better than games that come out now. You put Pokemon Emerald or Godfall in front of me, I know what I'm gonna play. Fact: Horizon Zero Dawn should have won Game of the Year over that trash-ass Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Cope, bitch. Cope. 60 plays well, but looks like shit with its uncanny smoothness. 30 to 50 FPS is the better cinema story friendly frame rate? Cinema story? Why do we want games to be... I don't understand this movement. Look, I understand if you like games that take a more cinematic approach. Okay, like, I get that. I get the, you know, you like looking at real looking characters doing fucking things that they could be doing in real life, like fucking Last of Us or Uncharted or shit like that, or any other games that take cinematic approaches. I get it, okay? There's a allure. If you like it, cool. But I don't understand why, like, you would prefer a frame rate on top of that when it's still a video game, right? Like, you claim it's still, when we call it a movie game or a cinematic movie that you interact with or make fun of, you get mad and say, but it's a video game, right? But then you say shit like, well, we like the frame rate to be low because it's more cinematic. Like, like, what is it? So like, why would you want your game to feel cinematic? Jesus. And why specifically 30 to 50 FPS? Like, how is 50 FPS more cinematic than 60? I can't. How 60 FPS make game better graphically? Gear runs at 60 FPA because it's not... Dude, I can't even do it. This is like the third time I have to had to do this one. How 60 FPS makes a game better graphically? Gear runs at 60 FPA because it's not good in graphics. Yes, that art style could be appreciated, not by me. I like the original Gears of War ambient, but that's not quality graphics. The Medium runs 2160 by 30 on a split screen. That's 2160p per split screen. In other words, it scales up to 8K 60 on Series X. The studio also stated that, the studio also stated that they are only utilizing 15% of the power of the console. Truly, Series X is one unmeasurable powerful beast of a console, doing more than the fucking 3090 priced at over $2,000 anywhere you can find it. Yo, someone get this guy's Xbox Series X to NASA, because apparently it's doing so much computing to do 8K 60 but only utilizing 15% of the power of that console. Please. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god, that was a good one to read. Sorry, I'm fucking laughing all goofy. He thinks because the screen is split in half and two separate things are being rendered that it's running 8K because there's the 4K screen is split. I'm done. I can't. If a game can only run at around 60 FPS, story or non-FPS game, then the feel of a controller is way more cinematic. The feel of a controller is more cinematic and smooth than mouse and keyboard. An example would be, imagine playing a 30 FPS game console without keyboard and mouse. What? What does it? A controller feels more cinematic? Dude, so your peripheral can feel... How does a controller feel cinematic? How does that feel cinematic? Okay, dude, like, you could make an argument for the frame rate. Like, that's one thing if a guy's saying, hey, 30 FPS looks more cinematic. You know, I still think that's retarded and stupid and dumb. But, like, at least you're saying something in the realm of, like... like reality, because cinema is played at lower frame rates. But like a controller being cinematic makes no sense. Like you never have a controller when you're watching a movie. Like that's not like how does that translate to a controller? The cinematic quality of a game being played. Controllers, are other controllers more cinematic than other ones? Like is a PS4 controller more cinematic than an Xbox one? Alright, that's all I got today, but thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to those of you who keep bothering me on a weekly basis to make more shit. I promise this will not be the last time you hear from me. Alright, y'all, take it easy and have a good one.